Hey Dance Hub community, I thought it would be really nice to fill this classroom with some movement sessions, so I figured I would go ahead and put the first ones in here. I'm calling these Move Your Mind, and I actually have a few on my personal YouTube channel as well, so if you happen to see those and you see the overlap, it's the same thing, different sessions for you all. These will just be privately linked in here, and then the other ones on YouTube will be available publicly, but the same type, similar sessions, so you can check those out as well. But I'm thinking about the fact, for me, that when we move our mind, we change things in our body. When we move our body, we change things in our mind. For me, our body and our mind, our bodies and minds are just one entity that work together, and we're able to transform things in one by working in the other. And I really feel like our physical selves, we can change our mindsets just by moving our bodies. And so this session, I hope, will bring a little bit of lightness to your day. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you all so much for being a part of this community. I really appreciate it. Bring a friend to join us, and let's keep this conversation going. We're gonna start with our feet in a small first position. Yay, that might be familiar to some. Also, I don't know where everybody is at. I think we have a lot of dancers that are at different levels here, that love different styles. So do what feels good for you, and if you need a modification, I would say go with what feels good first. And you can always send me a message if there's a way that I can make these videos more accessible to you. I would love to. We're gonna start with our feet in a little first position. Shrug our shoulders back, nice and long spines. Just let the arms fall by your side and see how you naturally stand. Maybe is your weight to one foot or to the other? Is your weight center? Do you feel your spine lengthening nice and long, pressing down into the floor? Or maybe you're just sitting on your bones a little bit, not noticing because anything is wrong or better. This is just a stance, just a space that we are in right now. So let's just really come into feeling, where is it that I'm standing and how am I standing? Keeping those feet in a little tiny first position, we're gonna start to bounce our knees, keeping our shoulders nice and long. We'll bounce 8 times. Here we go, little bounce of the knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna open our feet to a small second position and do the same thing. Weight on both feet. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're gonna slide our other foot into first position, and we'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then close your right foot and roll down from the top of the head till your fingers are drooping down to the floor, and slowly roll it back up. Shrugging your shoulders up and back, opening that same foot to first, and we'll do the same thing again, moving the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close your left foot, roll down, and roll it up. Staying the same direction, we're going to bring our spine into a little bit of a flat back. I should say that a lot of my training in dance, taken a lot of different styles. The ones that I gravitate toward the most are modern, contemporary, jazz, ballet, and tap are here. I love those two as well, but I feel like the way that I like to move leans toward modern, contemporary, and jazz, and some kind of fusion of those. And I've had a lot of different styles that I've been influenced by. I'm sure you have as well. A lot of different classes and a lot of different choreographers and teachers that I should give credit to. So I'm gonna go ahead and put out there, I love a good Horton class. I love a Dunham class. Taken Taylor, not necessarily a technique. Taken Graham. Done a lot of different modern styles, and I'm really just finding my own and what feels good. So that's that. Starting with those feet right underneath you. We're gonna take a little flat back. I'm not even gonna check out where mine is, but hopefully we can be directly out from our hips. lengthening through the top of the head. Here we go. Taking the flat back down to a tabletop position. We're going to extend those arms behind you. And we're actually going to start to shake in the hips just a little bit. Bend the knees slightly. Round the spine. Relax the arms. And roll it up. One more time. Same thing. Long spine. Flat back forward. Shake, 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 shake. Bend the knees slightly. Round the spine. Relax the arms. And roll it up. We're going to do that 2 more times, a little bit faster. Flat back forward. Shake, shake, shake. Bend the knees, round the spine, relax the arms. And roll it up. Amazing. We're going to roll down again from the top of the head, all the way down to a tiny little ball. And bring some weight into our hands. And then we're going to shift our weight from side to side, which is just forward and backward into our hands, into our feet. Forward. Four more. And press the heels down to the floor. Slowly roll it up. Relax the back of the neck. Bring both feet together. Open to a little first. Get yourself back to center. All right, let's reach those arms out to the side, nice and long, opening up your shoulders. We're going to take and curve the body forward, arch the body back. Curve the body forward, arch the body back. I'm going to bend my knees as I curve forward, and I'm going to extend my knees as I arch back. If you want to stay straight with both knees extended, that's fine. If you want to stay in plie and maybe feel your quads awakening, feel the backs of your legs awakening, and really just feel the intensity, go for that. I'm going to reach my arms out long. Here we go, curving forward, round upper body, and arching back. And curving forward and arching back. Curving forward. What's that movement feel like for you? I'm curious. You know, depending on what our foundation has been, what the classes we've taken have been, it's really interesting just to see how people feel about a simple, I say simple, but being in like that basic first position stance. For some people, that's something you do every day for taking ballet class. For other people, it's like coming back to that position might have memories, maybe even for some negative memories. I'm just curious, how does this feel for you? Are you able to just move your body from a place of, I'm moving through a shape, just me as me moving through this shape? Or is there something else there for you? Ooh. All right, relax the arms, the hips, the legs, the shoulders. Now we're just going to start to move our bodies around the room in whatever way feels good to you. So this will be a little tiny improv moment. I like to add these in sometimes because it's nice to just get out of our stuckness, at least for me in my head. I'm thinking about positions and shapes and things like that, and it's great to warm up my body by just moving. So you can start with a simple walk through your space. You can start with whatever movement feels good for you, and it doesn't need to be this. But just taking a moment to feel the way that you want to move and go with it. And really not judging what that movement comes out as, but noticing how we want to move and just going with that idea. And let's begin to notice our space as well. If you haven't already, Where are you? Are you at home? Are you in a studio? Are you at the office with other people watching? That could be really interesting. But begin to notice your space, maybe even letting your eyes just scan the horizon, just a soft gaze, and notice the floor. Notice what part of the room you're gravitating toward. Noticing whether you have props, furniture, artwork, books, walls, ceilings. What do you have in your space? And how does it relate to you taking this time to move your body? All right, let's let that little movement die down. Die down. Let's let that movement come to a standstill and open those feet just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna press through the balls of the feet 8 times. You can have your arms wherever you'd like to have them. I'm actually gonna bring them to my hips to just keep it easy. So we're gonna press through the feet. Toes. What about toes? I'm thinking of my crunchy left toe. We're gonna press knees forward. It's a little wider than a parallel position, kind of like a second, like a little second. Pressing through the feet 8 times. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the shift grow just a little bit from the side to the side, pressing through the feet. And then we're gonna bring those feet up off the floor. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little higher. It might be awkward, maybe a little uncomfortable. 3, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, bringing both feet together. Bring the hands behind the head, really opening up those shoulders nice and wide. We're going to take and press the feet along the floor. I might even actually come to this back wall and feel myself expanding, also so you can see me. We're gonna press, point through the balls of the feet, stretch, and then close with bent knees. And the other side, same thing. Press through the balls of the feet and close with bent knees. No fidgets. Press. Telling myself that. Press. And again, press. And again, press. Same thing side. We're gonna keep parallel here. Push through the floor. Push through the floor. Push through the floor. Push through the floor. Can we take our gaze in the direction of our legs? Kind of spiraling that way. And can we take our gaze the opposite direction of our leg, spiraling the opposite way? Still just moving through plie and tendu. The basics. And bring those hands down to your knees. All right, we're gonna take steps forward, back and side. We're gonna keep our hands here, kind of like we're moving our legs like little puppet legs. We're gonna take steps forward, back to center, side, back to center, back to center, and then we're gonna open out, slide it in. We'll start with the right side. So I should have said, I think most of you will, I'm assuming, I shouldn't assume, most of you might know this, maybe not, and that's okay. I'm gonna mirror you, so you don't have to worry about reversing anything. I'm gonna show my left side, and you'll be doing your right side. All right, either way, just make sure you get both legs in, starting with our right leg. We're gonna step forward. Steps forward, back to center. Step side, back to center. Step back to center, and side. We're doing a little up and over. Let's do that same thing again with the right side. One more time. Forward, back to center. Side, back to center. Back to center. Side. Same thing on the left. Forward, Side, back, and side. We gotta do it again, one more. Forward, side, back, and side. All right, opening up those arms. We're gonna take a little leg swing. Before we do that, let's just relax the arms and do a little swing of the arms too. They need time to swing, right? So we're gonna step out to the side, still doing that little up and over curve, and our arms are gonna come across, up and over, stretch, up and over, stretch, up and over, stretch, up and over, stretch. I like to feel like water's falling out of my ear one way, up and over, ooh, stretch, up and over, stretch. Let your arms just swing, telling myself, swing. Okay, now we're gonna take a little leg swing. We're gonna take the right leg across the body, so kind of angle yourself to the side a bit. And let's go ahead and bring our arms in opposition to our legs, straight out. What am I seeing? Oh, okay, it's just something else. All right, bringing those arms across, we're gonna swing this leg, comes forward and up. Give yourself a hug. Forward and up. Give yourself a hug. I hope that makes sense. So angle your body so we're mirrored the same way. Reach your arms in opposition to your body, and then we're gonna swing the leg that's closest to me, the downstage leg. We swing forward and back. Forward, I think I'm hitting my microphone. Okay, same thing on the other side. We'll do 8 because I think I kind of demonstrated. Let's go ahead and do them. We swing. Do 2 more, we'll just do 6. All right, take those arms up to the ceiling. We're gonna let them swing down to the sides now. Ooh, relax the shoulders down. We're gonna swing down to the side and up. Other side and up. Side, up. Side and up. We're gonna take those same steps out to the side, up and over, and back, up and over, back, up and over, back, up and over, back. Bring the hands to the top of the head. Give a little pat pat, tingle tingle. If you feel comfortable, bring those fingertips tingling down the face. Tingling down the neck, shoulders, out wide shoulders, maybe even down your sides, all the way to your knees, down to your feet, and then relax the back of the neck and just hang forward with slightly bent knees. You can grab your elbows. If coming down to this position feels like you're hanging a little bit too soon, you don't have to go fully. You don't have to go at all, because you could just go halfway. Otherwise, come all the way down with me and just let your body droop, hang, like clothes on a clothesline. I wonder if anybody hangs clothes to dry. I do every now and then. Go ahead and let your arms just fall, fingertips reaching to the floor. Slowly roll up through your spine. Bring yourself back to center. All right, we're gonna do 2 more tiny little mini exercises. This one's gonna be a hip circle and shift. So that same shift that we did when we were just moving forward and side and back and side, we're going to do that moving forward, angled the same direction we started the leg swing. We're going to take a hip circle, bring it back, hip circle, bring it back, hip circle, back, hip circle, back. Then we're going to switch to the other side. So right when we bring that hip circle back, be ready to go the other way. Hip circle, bring it back. Hip circle, bring it back. Hip circle, back. Hip circle, bring it back. And hip circle back, and a hip circle back. Hip circle back, and a hip circle back. And a hip circle back. Hip circle back. Hip circle back. Hip circle back. I don't know about you, but that kind of movement feels just so good to me. I'm sure it's probably something else for you, and I want to know what it is. So if there's a type of class that you would love to have in this classroom, send me a message and let me know so that we can get those kind of classes in here. Even if it's not one that's taught by me and it's taught by one of you or by somebody else, let's get them into the classroom. We're going to open our feet wide and reach those arms out long. We're going to take a big grand plie, not bringing our pelvis lower than the points of our knees. Open those arms nice and wide and bring them into the body. And then we're just going to let them float up, 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 up. And again, bring them into the body. And let them float, 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 float. Last time, bring them in. Really trying to open the knees. And let them float, 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 float. This time, keep them up there. Turn your palms to the front. Let's make a big old X. And stand firmly in ourselves. Stand firmly in who we are, who we want to be, where we're going, and where we are now. And just take a minute. For me, I'm going to take a minute of gratitude. Maybe for you it's something else, but I just need to take a minute to be grateful that I'm standing here, that I'm able to share this session with you all, that we can move our minds and bodies, body, mind, mind, body, that we can move ourselves and we can shift little things inside us, but not only that, we can shift huge things in our worlds. I gotta bring my arms down. We can shift huge things in our worlds and then in the greater world with very small, meaningful actions. And I could sit here and talk forever, but I'm not going to do that. Thank you so much for joining me for this session. I hope to have some more in the classroom soon. Just ways that we can wiggle our body and move a little bit together, even if it's not in real time. Okay? I'll see you guys in the community. Okay, bye.